Okay, so now let me share my screen. I'm sorry, guys. Let me share my screen because I chose to do um not to use two of our characters, okay? Because I did not want you guys to actually just copy verbatim what Ms. Brown was saying. So I created, how can I do that? Okay, that'll work. I created a comic strip off of myself, a neighbor, and my actual husband. Okay. So these are our characters. These are the characters, and this is what's going to be happening. So I know that it's supposed to be two characters, but like I said, I did not want to use the two from our book only because I did not want you guys to just copy what I was saying. I wanted you to really think about it, and I wanted you to create your listen yourself. So I have it's three characters: myself, my husband, and a neighbor, Miss Clara. Okay. So it says, how do we know one another? We're neighbors, and Clara is a chef for celebrities. Okay, the conflict in our comic strip is that Mr. Brown has invited everyone over for Thanksgiving dinner, and neither of us can cook that type of meal. So that is the conflict. So now I have created the scenes and dialogue between Claire and myself to determine a solution on the next slide, okay? However, I did not put them on the actual comic strips just yet because I wanted you all to be able to visually see it here on the screen. I can present my screen to you, but on here with the comic strips you wouldn't have been able to see it. But just to know that I can transfer this information onto the comic strip just like you guys are going to do. Okay, now for the next slide, it says, this is me, Ms. Brown, speaking. Remember, we have to make sure that we're talking just like we would in today's time. So Claire, I go outside and did I okay. So this is me speaking. Senior, why did you invite people over and tell them that we would cook? Senior, that's who I call Mr. Brown because my son is also named Marcus. So we call him JR. Senior, I know that we can do it together. We just have to make a menu, purchase the ingredients, then Google the recipes. I can't wait. It's going to be great. This is what he says. So me, I say, okay, we can give it a try. And it's 3 days until Thanksgiving. So now Senior says, I think you should call everyone and tell them we aren't having dinner here. And I say, nope, you are going to call everyone. This was your bright idea, not mine. And so what I do is I walk outside to get some air. Okay, so you see how in depth I am as far as what each character is saying, what each character is doing. This is what I expect of you guys. So I go outside to get some air, and then Clara, who is my neighbor, she's outside watering her front lawn, and she says, "Hi, Miss Brown, how are you guys?" Me, I said, "Not so good, Clara. Senior has invited everyone over for Thanksgiving, which is just in 3 days." Clara says, "But you guys can't cook." Well, not that type of meal. What are you guys going to do? And Clara knows us, so she knows that we can't cook this kind of meal. If you're talking about maybe some spaghetti or pasta, or for me, maybe breakfast, then okay. But no, we're talking ducks, turkeys, dressing, macaroni. We can't do any of that, okay? So then I say, I know. That's why I'm so livid. I do not know what we're going to do. And Clara says, after a while, she says, I know. I will cook for you guys because remember, she's a chef. So I say, Clara, you are a lifesaver. I'll run and tell Senior before he contacts everyone. So now, where's the next screen? Hold on, let me stop sharing really quickly. So this is how, no, get that out. Okay, so this is how my actual comic strip is going. Okay, so this is how it ends. She says she's going to cook, so evidently everything for Thanksgiving went great. So, but for you guys, you have to show your ending. Okay, I just wanted to give you all the meat of how it should look.